Hey, YouTube, you've been paused, and I'm not entirely sure how long. About 33 minutes. So that'll all be one episode. Oh god. That did so much damage. That room is terrible. And then one more for the road. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I really need to do like an on-screen symbol for when YouTube is paused. Okay, there's one last batch of enemy. Well, there's two more batches of enemies, so I want to run across this bridge and fight these guys. And then after killing these guys, there's only one enemy left before Dracovish. So let's go kill him. and then we'll feather out and start over again. Okay, yeah, there was a hammer dude in here, but there's not anymore, so that's progress. I'm honestly unsure what despawned hammer dude. Like, was there some way he was just walking off the map? Oh, hey, these guys are gone. This is just a really, really sloppy despawn then. Oh, maybe Hammer Dude rushes out of the house when you come down the normal progression way. No, because that should activate that guy. I have no clue. I have no clue why those guys are dead and Hammer Dude is dead, but the dudes in the house with Hammer Dude are not. Unless they just have more spawns? They could just have more spawns. That is a possibility. Speaking of mission failed, I was supposed to tell you that Destiny was having a free expansion weekend. Not weekend. On Xbox, and then I just totally forgot about it. Well, my phone is freaking out, so I'm just gonna let it. Yep, there it goes. That man's gone. Bugs are still here, because I can hear them. I should have started a Gamba asking if I was going to lose that 250,000 souls, but the answer is pretty safely no. I'm actually fairly interested if the NetEase Destiny mobile game makes it to PC, which at their little, like, their presser for content creators, they didn't rule out a PC version of the mobile game. And it's not that uncommon for there to be PC ports of mobile games. Like, you know, look no further than our very own Colin, who's an animator for a PC mobile MMO. But having a Destiny game that doesn't have the loot grind. Ooh, that was a bad headshot. If that exists on PC, that's really gonna hurt Bungie. Because there's a lot of people who like the Destiny gameplay loop, but the constant hamster wheel progression chase after 10 years is just kind of miserable. It was miserable after way less than that, actually. I think the community started, like, openly revolting against the idea of expansion of seasonal power increases, like, Beyond Light, Witch Queen era, year 4 to year 5. And they didn't really acquiesce to that complaint until, like, year 7? And then, following the end of Final Shape, player count diving to an all-time low, because the story's over, they put it back in. And people are upset. You were both supposed to charge forward, and only one of you charged forward. I hear the buggies, but there are no buggies. Why do I hear buggies? Oh, is it just like ambient noise of these nests? Oh, that's disgusting. No, these nests don't make any noise. Why do I hear a bug over here? Your boy is mad. Now do that 14 more times. Shut up. I'm aware. I'm aware of my punishment. Thank God he's close to spawn, unlike the dude in Frozen Wastes. We'd still be running back to the dude in Frozen Wastes. I think we can kill this thing 3 times in the time it took us to fight that dude once. Also, I'm not going to time it, but I think it would be slower to feather. I'm glad that man makes a noise, though. As upset as I am at discovering him, because he makes a noise, we found him. Okay, he's still there. We can hear him from a distance. That's good. I don't know, it feels weird to be close to lighting bonfires in this area. Because we saw every single boss in this DLC in one life. So I feel like I should be further away. Also, why is the ambient noise on these bugs so loud? What are you, cicadas? There's some decent size to this DLC. I can see most of it from right here, so let me take my bow out. So you've got the pathway that leads all the way over there, with the bonfire being... that's the tower that you climb up to get to the bonfire, and it's behind this building right here. This whole tower is another bonfire, and you explore all of that rock cave over there. It's a fairly lengthy section that ends in a boss fight. This tower is all an area, and it leads all the way down to the water there. Well, there. You can even see the Dracovish all the way down there. And then once you go through the Dracovish, you end up inside of... I don't know if you end up back in that tower or you end up in this tower. You end up in that tower again. And you go into the undercarriage of that tower to do another section. There's like a pretty good amount of bonfires in here too. Ivory Crown, not that long. The only long part about Ivory Crown is you don't have to. You should run through and grab the priest's eyes, but you can technically fight King's Pet Ava without grabbing the priest eyes and going straight to the boss. He's just invisible, and it kind of sucks. And then Broom Tower, or Old Iron King, is a pretty hefty area. Where you're at the top of this skyscraper, and you have to go all the way to the bottom floor. Yeah, so instead of going through the gate and going left to fight Ava, you go right and go through the entire sodding DLC to the right. And that'll give you the priest eyes. I don't know where I lost my souls, but I would like them back. I assume I lost them on the bridge. That sounds like where I would lose them. I thought that man was alive. No, he's just doing the Tebow in death. It's important that you're always prepared to bless up and hit the Tebow. And if you want to feel really sad and old, there are people who use this platform who probably have no clue who Tim Tebow is, even though that was a meme. Like, over a decade ago. About a dozen years back, I think, was his career. I think Tim Tebow's a sportscaster these days. He had like one season with the Giants and then went to be a broadcaster. Similar with RG3. A lot of hype. The coach made him play plays he shouldn't have. And then he went to be a commentator.